was putting up. 2017 is shaping up to be one of the worst fire seasons in the last 15 years, with more than 500,000 acres burned in Nevada already. Since we're still in midsummer, it's almost guaranteed to get worse, according to experts. Paul Nelson shows us the numbers and how it stacks up with the state's average.
Nevada has some good years and some bad ones when it comes to wildfires. In the last 15 years, 2006 was the worst one, when more than 1.3 million acres burned. The best came just 3 years earlier, back in 2003, when less than 18,000 acres burned. The 15-year annual average is about 340,000 acres. So far this year, fires have already burned almost 587,000 acres. A string of wildfires are popping up this summer, but this is nothing new to Nevada. More than a decade ago, the Linehan Complex fire burned near Carson City, one of nearly 1,300 fires in 2006. Today's conditions seem to be just as ripe.
Right now it's hot, dry, has been since the middle of June, so things are ready to ignite.
The amount of fuel is double and even triple what it normally is, thanks to so much dried cheatgrass.
It's dry, and it's not just the load itself or the volume of fuel, but it's also the continuity. I mean, they're pretty much continuous, and so when something ignites, it goes big.
In fact, a number of fires are already 100,000 acres or more.
This has been a year for large fires.
Experts predicted a potentially bad fire season coming off this winter's record amount of snow and rain. Wet years historically lead to a lot of fires because they create lots more grass that dries out and burns easily.
As you can see, the high fire years track very closely right behind the high water years. You get a high peak in the blue line, followed by a high peak in the red line.
More than 270 wildland fires have burned in Nevada this year, and about 3/4 of them are man-made.
If we could get people to be a little more responsible and a little less careless, if you will, out there in the wildlands, we could probably restrict the amount of acres that we're burning this year.
As bad as this fire season already is, keep in mind the peak usually runs between now and September. Covering Fire Watch, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.